Some people believe that Joe Rogan could be arrogant sometimes, while others think he is just the biggest arrogant prick on planet Earth. And the question is, after watching this video clip, can you believe that this arrogant mofo said this? Because he's always the smartest guy in the room, with viewers that are mere pedestrians or civilians, while he's included in the elite 1,000 left on planet Earth. Because Joe Rogan has that attitude of, trust me, bro, as someone who's smart, it works. So buy my product, because Joe Rogan knows best. So let's go ahead and take a listen to this, and then later I want to get your comments down below whenever you want. Check this out.
It's that's the Black Label Alpha Brain. That is the top of the food chain Alpha Brain, the strongest one.
Am I going to see unicorns?
No. It helps memory. Okay. It's really good for memory, and it's really good for focus. It gives you like a little extra juice mentally. Now, if you're a moron, you're not going to notice it. Like, I tried it, fucking shit, it's bullshit, snake oil. Trust me, as someone who makes a living using his brain, there's certain things that you can take that are not bad for you, that are just nutrients that enhance brain function.
Oh God, this quote from Joe Rogan has to be great. Yes, as someone who makes a living using his brain. Yes, Joseph, all us civilians are out here just working using 0 of our brains, unlike you. Remember, folks, only 1,000 of them left in the world. It's such a dumb effing thing for him to say, as if most of us are stuck in bed because we can't work out how to open our eyes and move. Sounds like we all need some alpha brain. While Joe Rogan's deteriorating quickly, I think he needs to triple up that dosage. Dude looks terrible, look at him. And also, does he think that everyone else works in cubicles and have shitty lives? I mean, I'm sorry, I don't sit in an ice bath for no reason every morning. So of course my life is shit. Joe Rogan is merely stuck in his marketing pushing product mode, and he's trying to sound cool for Kevin James. It makes for terrible product placement and feels very Dwayne Johnson-like. Uses his brain. Yet Joe Rogan gets fooled by obvious fake online content on a weekly basis on his public broadcasts. Hell, my favorite was when Joe Rogan thought the YouTuber named Dad was actually the father of the other guy in that boxing match. Absolute dumb. But it's classic Joe Rogan. And it seems stupid to make a product only 1,000 murderers can actually utilize. Because once before, a long time ago, Joe Rogan said there's only 1,000 left on planet Earth. He's nothing but an effing grifter. Is alpha brain some kind of code for boomer brain? Because Joe has a terminal case. Someone needs to tell this delusional piece of shit he makes a living being a useful idiot who gets duped by the interwebs on a daily. And you gotta love how he covered his bases by saying, if you're a moron, you won't notice a difference, thereby fooling his moronic fans into buying this garbage. Because it says right on the package, only works on big brains and murderers. If it's ineffective on morons, that eliminates like 99.9% of his listeners. I don't know what he's doing. He's got the best brains in the marketing business. I like how he says this, but he's been having the same conversation over and over and over again for the past 3 years. No wonder his memory is good. My man is living in his own Groundhog Day. You know what I'd love to see is to see Joe Rogan try to push these gas station doc pills on Bill Burr. Because isn't he the one of the 1,000? Because Bill Burr probably would have the balls to actually push back, just as he did before. And never forget the famous quote by George Costanza of Seinfeld. It's not a lie if you believe it's true. I'm sorry, I think I misquote him there. He actually said, remember, it's not a lie if you believe it. I'm gonna need some of that alpha brain. El prontissimo. Ahora, cabrón. Wow, Joe Rogan's so rich and still shills out bullshit. Bro, you have enough money. But then again, it's never enough to these sociopaths. You never know when you have to buy a company for $44 billion because you talk shit when you were high. And trust me, he's in stand-up comedy. That's the hardest job in the world, don't you know? But I love the part where Joe says, if it doesn't work on you, well, that just means you're too much of a moron to notice. Trust me, as a guy who uses his brain for a living, it's a guaranteed way to silence any critics. Because if it doesn't work, you must be dumb. You can see the God complex taking over Joe. He uses his brain for a living, folks. He uses his brain? No, Joe, you got 3 stories and 4 conversation topics. Of course you remember everything. It has nothing to do with your alpha brain shit. This man literally graces the stage and holds that very heavy microphone and talk wordies into it. I don't know, wordies good like Joe. He has to hear hands clap for him. Rogan has to walk to the bar after his set and get his own drink. Alpha brain lets him do all of this. And to be honest, if you ever seen his comment section on YouTube, I challenge you to do so, because you will quickly realize his average viewer is pretty effing stupid. Oh, and extremely defensive, by the way. They treat him like a one-man BTS. Oh yeah, that alpha brain, I forgot, allows Joe Rogan to jump around on a bar stool super awesomely on stage. I'm most definitely sure I know more about neuroscience than Joseph Rogan. And beyond just taking electrolytes, like supplementing with neurotransmitters and whatnot, anything that has an effect will also have side effects, like down-regulating other functions and substances. But I know that sounds unprofitable. But I know what you're all thinking. How could you possibly know more about anything than Joe Rogan? Toe literally has all the answers and the best and brightest brains on the planet. Regularly stop by to drop knowledge on us mental midgets. Lastly, is it just me, or hasn't it been scientifically proven that alpha brain is just a placebo? Wait, let me guess. They changed the recipe a little bit and added 1% more of compound XYZ, so now it's refined and definitely not a scam. Snake oil is as old as time. Grifter gonna grift. Anyhow, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, because truly that's what matters, even though we don't matter. But guys, do me a big favor, hit that like button and the subscribe button on your way out. Also push the notification bell so you're notified whenever new videos come out, and it's on the daily. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it very much. The growth has been fantastic. I really am honored. Now I'm gonna go take some alpha brain. I'll see all of you in the next video.
Like, but the Balenciaga one, Jesus Christ.